Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having a soda, and tonight I'll be discussing Knotted by the Mafia by Shytle. I hope I got that correct. I did receive this as an ARC from NetGalley, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. These are the highlights. And there were no listed content warnings in my version, but this is what I came across, but it wasn't outrageous for this type of book. I gave this 3 stars, and I want to remind everyone reading is subjective and not every book is for a reader, and this just may not have been the book for me, but if it sounds like something you're interested in, I strongly encourage you to give it a try for yourself, and I hope you love it. So, what's this book about? So this book is about Tara, who, to escape a disastrous marriage to a member of the Brafa, decides to hide away in a shipping container that's leaving Russia. To where it's going, she's not sure, but anywhere is better than here. But when the shipping container arrives at its destination and is open before she has a chance to make her escape, she is discovered by none other than Enzo, Don of the Vitelli family. Now, Enzo, when he catches her scent, sweeps her up into his arms to take home to his alpha chosen mate and his scent match Omega. Bringing Tara home sets off a spark in their pact because she is the scent match to all 3 men, filling an emptiness that the 3 of them didn't know that they have. But in their world, which is ruled by violence, there are those back in Russia who will stop at nothing to get her back. Thankfully, Tara now has 3 men who are willing to burn down the world to keep her safe. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this 3 stars. Now, remember what I said earlier, just because this wasn't the book for me doesn't mean it's not the book for you. But I will say this book is on the smaller side, and if this had been a full-length novel, I probably would have DNF'd it. But I decided to stick it out due to the size, as well as holding out hope for our female Omega Tara, which I'll get into in a bit. Now, if you're looking for a high-spice Omega-verse with Mafia vibes, and you don't really care about plot, then you're probably really going to enjoy this book. But for me personally, while I enjoy spice, I am also a plot girly. And while at first glance it does seem like there is a plot, it is so streamlined that it is too bare bones of a plot for me to enjoy this book. Now, going into this book, based off the author synopsis, I thought Tara would be the main character and the story would center around her, but in actually reading the story really focused more on the 3 men, to where Tara started to feel like a bit of an afterthought, where I even forgot about her at times. And it didn't help the matter that, in my opinion, she was one-dimensional of a character, where most of her scenes or passages either were about sex or sexuality. There were really only 2 scenes in this book where she displayed some type of personality. One was towards the end, where she had an outburst of anger due to her situation, which was justified, but then it sent her into her first heat, so it dissolved into sex or sexuality and being in her heat. And at the start of the book, there was one scene where she makes the assertion, screaming at the 3 men, that I'm a strong, independent woman. But I had trouble reconciling that with a woman who couldn't even decide what she wanted for dinner. Now, I get that she had been abused to where she is scared of making the wrong choice because it would result in her getting beaten. So I definitely understand that, but it was again hard to make reconcile that with a woman who's willing to scream at these men that she's a strong, independent woman, making the daring escape in a shipping container to get away from the Brafa, to a woman who can't even decide what pasta she wants for dinner. I kept wanting that strong woman to appear on the pages and stay on the pages and not just fade into the background. Now, when it comes to chemistry, there is no question that Tara and the 3 men had some great chemistry. I just wish there was something outside of spice connecting them. Now, when it comes to the 3 men and their dynamic, which is made up of 2 alphas and 1 omega, they had a really great dynamic. They had great banter and chemistry, as well as personalities that did make them enjoyable. Overall, this was just not the book for me. But if you're looking for a high spice, low plot, Omega-verse book with Mafia vibes, you should definitely check this book out. It will be available May 31st, and I hope you enjoy it.